Hello, my name is Oliver Rayon. I'm one of the actors of the film. I play Daniel.
Hi, I'm Kim Burns. I played Nancy in Transit.
Hi, I'm Eve Weston. I played Allison, the waitress in the 24-hour airport restaurant.
It was awesome, but it was an experimental film, so we kind of just went in with an idea.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun, and it was really interesting because there was no script, so it was a completely different experience, which made it really exciting. Like, it was a little scary, but I think it really bonded us all together. Like, we really had to trust in Julia, the director, and in our other castmates, like me and Oliver, I feel like really had to play off each other really well. It really forced you to kind of put your faith and energy in everyone else you're working with, which I loved. It was a really great experience.
It's two couples, one location. Most of it was done in one take, so it's kind of you just live in the moment and act and react. It was a great little thing to be a part of.
So In Transit was really interesting in that none of the actors knew the whole story of the movie. We only knew our personal backstory and story in the movie. And so we improvised our dialogue and just played it really real and discovered things along the way. So it was really kind of a fun adventure.
There's a little musical interlude in there somehow. I don't want to give anything away, but that was one of my favorite parts. And the flashbacks. Flashbacks are great because of the actors I worked with and what it does for the story.
I love that the first take of every scene was a complete surprise, and I also really enjoyed getting to know the other actors.
Probably the no script. I was definitely scared of that. I like when the script is written. I like when the words are written for me, and I do with it what they can. So it was a challenge, and
It's a slice of life. It's a day in the life of two strangers. It's something that can happen in real life. If you're at the airport, you're at a cafe overnight, 24-hour cafe, and you meet someone. And sometimes, when you're close to somebody, you don't always tell them, what's on your mind or all your secrets. But when you're with a stranger, sometimes you're surprisingly more open and able to talk about anything. And that's kind of what happens in this film.
I think it's really different, even when I told people about it, they're like, wow, that's such a cool idea, that's so different. So just to see what can come from that. Also, it's made by a woman, which honestly, anything directed and headed by a woman, I think these days with film, it's a perspective that needs to be seen.
And it's not what you expect, there's a little bit of a twist and a turn in there, so it's cool.